in our first year. We actually delivered 7 months early. We're now standing at over 3 million. If you're one of the people who's come off the waiting list, well, look, Camilla, I think as the Prime Minister said over the weekend, people voted for change at the last general election, and at the moment people aren't feeling.
Well, we'll get on to further and faster. Let's just read an alternative narrative to the one that you've just spun me there. People have had enough of low wages and sky-high bills.
A routine interview spiraled into a live TV meltdown as a Labour MP was caught off guard by a truth bomb from the host. This wasn't just an awkward moment. This was a brutal takedown. The kind that leaves a political career wobbling. So what went so wrong? And why are Labour's...
We're delighted, but if you're one of the 7 million cases still on the waiting list, you're probably shouting at the telly at this very moment saying, don't tell me things are improving, I'm still waiting. If I think about the NHS, for example, where we are making real progress, waiting lists have fallen 6 months in a row, the 2 million more appointments we promised. He wants to go further and faster on delivering real improvements that people feel. Because if they don't feel it,
we'll get on
by
to
the next
further
general
and
election,
faster.
they will look for change elsewhere.
Supporters in damage control mode today. Stick around, because this truth storm didn't just shake the studio. It might have just exposed a much bigger problem within Labour. It happened during a live morning politics segment. Labour MP Jonathan Keane appeared confident, ready to tout his party's latest achievements, but moments into the interview, the host, Camilla Fraser, flipped the script. You say you've delivered early targets, but isn't it true those numbers are padded, based on estimates, not actual outcomes? In our first year we actually delivered, 7 months early, we're now standing at over 3 million, the numbers didn't convince. And Camilla wasn't letting it slide. Camilla came in hard, armed with facts, reports, and even constituent testimonies. She questioned everything, from the so-called success of Labour's rollout to the transparency of the data. You claim millions helped, but waiting lists are still growing. Are you measuring spin, or are you measuring lives? The studio fell silent. For the first time, Keane looked lost, not just politically, but personally. This moment wasn't just a slip, it highlighted a growing concern. Critics say Labour's messaging is polished, but the results, questionable, and with a general election on the horizon, these truth storms are starting to sting. If Labour can't defend its own record on live TV, what happens when the scrutiny gets even tougher? This wasn't just one MP fumbling. This exposed a party-wide disconnect from real public sentiment. This moment wasn't just a win for journalism, it was a career-defining moment for Camilla Fraser. She's built a reputation for asking the tough questions, cutting through spin, and refusing to be stonewalled. And viewers love it. Social media erupted with praise for her fearless questioning. The public wasn't silent. Labour loyalists tried to downplay the exchange, but the clips went viral. Finally, someone exposed them. If this is the best Labour has to offer, we're in trouble. He looked like he'd never been challenged in his life. Inside Labour, sources say there's panic. Strategy teams are scrambling to prep MPs better, while whispers grow louder about a deeper messaging crisis.
Like this video and subscribe my channel for latest political updates for bombshell news.